Now, Roddy Ricch is definitely wrong for what he did, man. That's for sure. We gotta talk about this little incident involving Roddy Ricch and a fan in Switzerland. Roddy's been getting a lot of criticism for what he did, and I have a couple things to say about it, so yeah. Let's talk about it. Now, political per la. Roddy Ricch. Recently, when I talked about Roddy Ricch, we talked about his career and the state of it. Roddy's obviously not as popular as he once used to be, especially after his most recent project, Live Life Fast, which did get a lot of negative feedback. That aside, I wanted to talk about this recent incident involving Roddy Ricch himself and one of his fans in Switzerland. So a couple days ago, Roddy Ricch was performing at this festival out in Switzerland called Open Air Frauenfeld. On Thursday, July 7, Roddy, who was one of the headliners, started performing and something happened. One of his fans decided to run up on stage, or perhaps crawl on stage from what I could see. The fan didn't get too far because security expeditiously snatched him and proceeded to drag him away from the stage. As this was going on, Roddy decided to do a little something, so check out the clip.
Roddy Ricch fucked a fan up on stage at Frauenfeld.
Now, I unfortunately had to blur out the most important part. You can blame the YouTube guidelines because, I'm trying to collect my coins out here, if you know what I mean. Roddy Ricch, who was rocking a 2007 Soulja Boy fit, started walking towards the fan who was getting snatched by security, and he kicked him. So the fan was already getting dragged away from the stage, and Roddy decided to kick the fan as he was laying on the ground, surrounded by security. As you can see from the title of this video, you already know what I have to say about this. Roddy Ricch, man, this shit was whack, 1000%. I really don't know what prompted Roddy to do that because the situation was already, under control even before Roddy stepped up and decided to kick the kid. So security was already in the process of removing him, and then Roddy did what he did. Roddy's been getting a lot of criticism for this, by the way, which is very much justified in this situation. You can't really look at this clip and say that the fan deserved that kind of treatment. Now, granted, you shouldn't be running up on no damn stage, period, because why? In the end, it's just not gonna go how you intended it to go. Security will be on your ass like they were in his case, and you're gonna leave the event with your head down, embarrassed as hell. I really don't understand why fans do that. Running up on any stage is pointless, and it is kind of selfish too because you're interrupting the show for all the thousands of people who paid money to come just so you can get your favorite artist's attention for a quick second or two. And even when you get that attention, it ain't like they're gonna be happy to see you because you're literally shitting on their business by interrupting it. And plus, in a lot of cases, not only will you possibly get your ass beat by security, but you'll also end up getting blacklisted from that particular festival. So if you want to show up next year, you won't be able to come in even if you pay. So really, was it worth it? It's kind of funny how there's two types of responses to this. There's a Roddy Ricch approach where one of your fans tries to run up on stage, security taking them away, and then you kick them as they're being dragged. And then there's another, the Playboi Carti approach. Do you guys know what Carti did when recently one of his fans ran up on stage? I can't make this up, man, but Playboi Carti literally pulled the Uno reverse card and decided to fight security when one of his fans ran up on stage. Don't believe me? Well, just see for yourself. Aside from fighting security, as you can see, Carti gave the boy a little peck on the lips too, I believe. Or maybe they just happened to turn their heads at the same time. I don't know. Looked like a little kiss to me. That's just my perception of the footage. So we got one rapper kicking his fan, and we got one rapper fighting security. Security at these festivals, by the way, they can be pretty rough, man, and I think that's why Carti did what he did. I believe he's also trying to send out a message to his fans that, hey, we're united, so even if you run up on stage, I still got love for y'all. And that is really a power move on Carti's end if you think about it. Imagine if Roddy Ricch handled the situation the same way, obviously minus the alleged kissing. How different wouldn't it have looked then? That aside, Roddy Ricch is wrong for what he did. Even though the fans shouldn't have ran up on stage like that, I don't think he deserved a kick at all. But yeah, Roddy Ricch, man, that was foul. Anyway, do you have any thoughts on this situation? Like we covered, a fan in Switzerland decided to run up on stage while Roddy was performing. As security was dragging him from the stage, Roddy decided to kick the guy, and yeah. Do you have any thoughts on it? Definitely let me know in the comment section below. Like this video, okay? Like this video. Let's talk about this.